Hello everybody, Dominomial here, and welcome back to another episode of CrossCode. Last episode we started Sapphire Ridge, and we did a little bit of story shenanigans, I guess, or like the story progressed a little bit. Now, we're doing the trials, and there's 3 more left. Woo. Woo. 3 trials. 3 boring trials. I mean, the trials themselves, they're kind of annoying. They're not fun. But, yes, Emily and her addiction to laser bridges. But, like, you know what? I'm going to talk about this area later, because I have many gripes with this area. But I don't want to, like, always be complaining. So, yeah. But you can kind of tell that this area is a little bit difficult to navigate. And I'll get more in-depth into it once I explore more of the area. Also, I don't know if that was an intended route, but yay, I did it. Oh. I wonder what happens when I get all 3. Oh, 4? I guess that makes sense. I don't really want to bother. I'm gonna be honest, I don't care enough to bother with that. Come on, there's a secret route here somewhere. Come on, give it to me. Give me the secret. I think I have to jump in from above. That's unfortunate. Okay. I think this is the area I need to go for, some of the trials. Eroded passage. I need to get to the carved pathway. But sure. Oh, hello. Okay, cool. So, yeah, bomb puzzles. So, other than being at college, it's cool, I guess. Like, I don't know. I don't really have any tips for getting into college. Just don't be a dick. Be a chill guy, person, whatever. Ooh. I think I figured out that fire might work well on these guys. Yeah, it does. Because they're insects, you can burn them alive, obviously. It's weird that Emily isn't reacting a lot. So for those of you that have watched my Bug Fables LP, or really any other LP, because I think I mentioned it even in this one, I've mentioned how I've wanted to get back into reading books. And, I have. I have gotten back into reading books, and, Whew, I forgot how much I liked reading. Not gonna lie. So, the book I started reading is called The Priory of the Orange Tree. The author is Samantha Shannon. I'll probably... Oh god, no. I didn't actually want to start fighting with these guys. Yes. Change screens. But, the book I'm reading is called The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. And it is a world-building fantasy novel. And it is... I mean, it's not too dissimilar to, like, something like Tolkien, like The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings. But the difference between The Lord of the Rings and this book is that, one, it isn't a trilogy of books. It isn't like a trilogy of, like, 600-page books or whatever Lord of the Rings was. Priory of the Orange Tree is just a single, like, 900-page book. I'm, like... I think I'm already 300 pages through it. Actually, let me check. I have it right next to me. So, I'm recording this at my desk that I've been given with my given chair in the dorm. The chairs are actually pretty nice in this dorm, not gonna lie. Like, I thought they were just gonna give me a shitty wooden one that really didn't matter. But, like, it's like kind of like a... Well, it rocks a little bit. So you can, like, reposition yourself if you need to stretch or, like, all that. So, okay, I have this book here. Future Self and Editing, please be sure to put on the cover. So let's see how many pages I'm in. I am 336 pages in. I'm on chapter 32. And for reference... Today is a Tuesday. I haven't read yet today, and I got this book on Wednesday. I didn't start reading until Friday, and I'm already over 330 pages in. So, if you want to talk about dedicated, that's dedicated. Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect to like the book as much as I did. Or, like, okay, I kinda did, but, like, I just forgot how much I liked books. That's basically exactly what I said before, but, like, it's true. I really like books. Some of them, anyway. One of the books I have to read for English, my English class, I'm never gonna use the guard arts. I never use guard arts. I could just get defense and max HP. But critical damage also sounds pretty fun. But yeah, Priory of the Orange Tree, really damn good book. Like, I'm 330 pages in, and you may be asking, like, what has happened in those 330 pages? A lot and nothing at the same time. Like, all of it is just set up for, like, the climax, the big finale, the big, like, twist. Like, you know something big is gonna happen, but the first, like, 150 pages are just world building, letting you know the characters slowly. Like when you first start reading, it's like, damn, this book is just dropping me right into the middle of a world with no context, nothing whatsoever. And, like, before you even start reading, it provides you 3 pages of a map. Like, the first 2 pages of the book are a map of the west side, and then the last page is a map of the east side. And you're like, wait, what the fuck? Why is there a map? Like, I know other books have given me maps before, but they've never really come into play, if you get me. Like, you're not expected to, like, memorize locations of anywhere, or, like, it's more so flavor. Like, it's kind of the same thing with this book, but you want to know more of the world in this book. You want to know more of, like, what's happening, like, what's going on, like, well, okay, that's the same thing. But you care about the world, you care about the characters. I have a few gripes with the writing. A few small ones. Some of them are a bit spoilerish, so I don't know if I want to talk about it in this video. But right now, if you want a good book to read, and you have a lot of time to kill either for pandemic-related reasons, or you just want a good book to read, I highly recommend The Priory of the Orange Tree. Get it online, get it on like a Kindle, get it, I don't know. Samantha Shannon, do you want me to be your spokesperson? Do you want me to like advertise your books? Because I'll do it for free. Well, this one anyway. Did I want that? Yeah. Ooh, yes. Okay. Yeah, increasing max HP by 9% seems pretty cool. Level 3 combat arts. Which circuit do I have level 3 combat arts in? Probably electric. Yeah, electric. Electric and ice? No, just electric. That's all. Okay. Wait, so where is this trial? Okay, so... Okay, agility can be both a curse and a blessing. Test your speed and reaction time. Simply follow this bug, but be aware of its trickery. Approach it to begin. Okay, fine, I'll do this trial. I think the bug will come up. Where are the insects? So yeah, I've been reading the book. It's really fun. It's really good. I recommend giving it a read. Because unlike Lord of the Rings, I tried to read Lord of the Rings when I was younger, like in middle school. I read like 1.5 books, and the reason why I stopped was because like I liked the world, but I just kind of found the writing to be tedious. Like, really tedious. Well, okay, not like really tedious, but like I found it tedious to the point where like it felt drawn out. Like, it felt like I was losing interest as time was progressing. And that's not necessarily a good thing. Well, no, of course it's not a good thing. It's not good to lose interest in a book. The authors don't want that. Or I guess they don't care because they already bought their book by then. But, like, I think to get up there, I need to somehow activate the switch from here. No? Okay. And then when I do that, I can go over here and that's not where I'm supposed to go, but I did find a secret shortcut or a secret path to somewhere else, which I think leads to another trial. So, good on me. Yay, I guess. Oh, I'm supposed to go up here. And then down back here. And then, yay. I'm supposed to... Oh, come on. Stop it, bug. Stop it. You're not fun. Okay, cool. Okay, fine. But yeah, basically, like, the problem I had with Lord of the Rings, like, reading it, I just found the writing to be tedious, that's all. Like, there's nothing wrong with liking or disliking the book. Like, I didn't even finish the series, so, like, I have nothing of value to add to it. I just didn't really care for it, that's all. Oh, come on. Are you really just going to force me to fight? Okay. Take care of that. Oh. Oh, I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to stand here, let the ball react, and then hit both of them at the same time. Okay. Where? Let's take care of these guys. Ooh, okay. Time to high sandwich. Yeah, but Priory the Orange Tree, that's a book that I really want to read more of. Like, I could have read more of this, read more of the book instead of, like, actually, like, playing this game. But I also wanted to record, and, like, if I didn't when I had ample opportunity, like, what the fuck? Am I just gonna stop recording? No. I'm not gonna stop recording. Okay. Oh, I have to do this puzzle again? You're kidding me. Okay, now switch to fire and hit all the bugs. Hit all the insects. No, 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 no. Why do you dash? Why are you annoying? Why must you be annoying? Oh. Oh. Did I block that, or did I just... I don't know. Yeah, so the reason why I decided to record this instead of Donkey Kong was because my setup is a little bit weird. Not gonna lie. My setup is really weird. And, yeah, that's all. Like, I don't know how I can replicate the one-handed Donkey Kong Country setup with what I have. Like, I can do it. I know I can. It's just, like, I'm lazy. And, like, also, I checked, like, CrossCode and it updated, and, like, oh, shoot. Like, I'm like, well, the DLC is out. I guess I better finish up this LP. And it's not that I don't like this Let's Play. I just don't like this part of the game. Like, I mean, this part is just boring. Like, you're just chasing a bug around. And, like, what were you supposed to learn from that? Like, I know it's a trial, like, it's a test of your skill, not exactly a tutorial where you're learning something, but, like, this trial does nothing but tedium. Like, if you choose the wrong one, you have to fight a battle. If you die, you just restart at the beginning of the screen. And if you go the correct way, just keep on following the bug. Like, the platforming isn't really anything you haven't done before. It's just navigation. Which, in case you haven't noticed, this area is very rude. This area is very, very rude with how it's laid out. It's also very rude with the lag spikes. No, but what I mean is that, like... Oh, nice. Perfect. What I mean is that, like, some areas connect to each other on the map, but you can't go those ways because they're blocked by, like, barricades or whatever. You have to go some very roundabout way. The map is of no help in this area, basically. You just have to hope for the best. Which... Okay. So this is a combat trial. And for this, I'm going to... Werewolf stick seems good. Okay. Why? Sorry. Okay. So, what I like to do in this part is just spam the level 3 fire special, because, like, you don't need to spam the full level 1, it takes a little while to charge up. But I will show it off because I did get it, and I kind of want to show it off. I think there's, like, a way to break these guys, but I'm not exactly sure how. I'm gonna get off fire for a moment. I just want to prevent myself from over what was it called? Overheating? Overexertion? Limit breaking? Oh, I don't have the final fire special. Oh, whatever. It's not that good anyway. The middle one is better because the last one gives opportunities for the enemy to escape. Ah yes, burn that bug to a crisp. Okay. Stop it, bug. Stop it. Yeah, I feel like my voice has gotten, like, even more quiet over time during this recording session. So I'm gonna fix that by talking a little bit louder because I feel like I've been whispering, which I think I have when looking at my waveforms on Audacity. My unupdated version of Audacity, because Audacity is now spyware. Was that really it? That was easy. You're kidding me. Okay, what left now? Trial of Patience. Flower Lake? Where's that? Is it up? Down? Right? I think up is where we're eventually going. But I think I have to go... Whatever. This, like I said, this map isn't helpful. Yeah. I did say I was gonna do shorter videos, but I kind of want to go on a little bit longer for this one. So I will. I just want to finish up the last trial. So... Have I really not been up here? I don't think I've been up here. You're kidding me. Oh no, it's this room. I hate this room. This room isn't fun. It's what I call torture. I don't really remember this room very well, though. I think I blocked it out of my memory. Which is unfortunate. Yeah. I want to get back to talking about the book that I'm reading, but like, I don't want to spoil it, but at the same time, I really want to talk about it like some kind of book club. But like, I know nobody else is reading the book, so nobody's gonna care. It's unfortunate because like, it's a good book. It's a good book. I think it's a good book. Basically, imagine world-building fantasy, like I said, but without any of the young adult bullshit that you see in novels nowadays. If you don't know what I'm referring to, you're lucky, because, young adult bullshit means exactly that. Bullshit meant for young adults. No, like, from what I can tell, the book doesn't have, like, any forced romance that's usually in fantasies nowadays. Or was when I was reading them. I don't know what they're like now. But it has no, like, stupid forced romance, which is really, really nice. Although, it has no forced romance, but I like to ship two of the characters together. Because, I just find it funny. Because, like, okay. So, I'll just talk about the book. I'll just fucking talk about it. I don't give a shit. Nobody's gonna read it when I tell them to. And if you're gonna read it, then just don't listen to, like, the rest of this video, I suppose. Just turn it off. Watch the next episode when it'll come up in, like, a month. But, so, okay. Priory of the Orange Tree, it is a book that switches between perspectives. So, it switches between four different perspectives. The first perspective you see in the first chapter is from Tane. I think that's how you pronounce her name. She's a student that's training to become like a dragon warrior. Then where am I going? Jeez. Yeah. The second perspective is from a nobleman who was exiled for certain reasons. Exiled, I say. Like, no, he was sent on to become like an ambassador for his country, but he was essentially exiled because political like things going on in books. It's not fun to describe political goings-ons in books when you can just read it yourself. Because like, it would be like if I described like the entire like political storyline of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Which Xenoblade 2 has a lot of politics in it, like game-wise. But it's not fun to describe. And I don't have the skill to describe it in a fun way. The third perspective is from an old exiled alchemist. He actually is exiled, like, he was sent away because he wanted to grant queen of a country elixir of a life, or like the queen wanted an elixir of life, eternal, like, immortality, essentially. But, he spent all the money that the queen gave him on gambling. And then he was exiled because the queen was pissed. And, kind of rightfully so. The fourth perspective is then from I forgot what their occupation was, but somebody that basically attends said queen. And basically this character that like attends the queen, like she isn't originally from the country that the queen rules. She comes from down south, like a southern country, and different religion, and like if you don't know history, like people didn't discriminate on race, like back before racism. They discriminated based on religion. And so everybody treats her kind of weirdly because even though she converted to the new religion, she originally believed in a different one. And she still believes it. She just converted it so so that, like, you know, they would accept her. But basically her mission, like, she was sent from her country to protect the queen just in case, like, the myths or, like, their religion is true. And it's funny because during the course of that plot line, like, where am I going? During the whole entire course of that plot line, basically it's, I think the character's name is Eid, like E-A-D, like Eid? Eid? I want to say Eid, but I don't know if that's for sure. I don't know if, like, that's actually, like, her name. But it's spelled E-A-D. And during, like, all the chapters that she's attending the queen, protecting her from cutthroats, assassins, like, originally she's like, oh, this queen is ignorant, arrogant, stupid. I hate her, but I have to protect her. And I've been protecting her for the past several years. But then, like, they start to grow a relationship, and, like, Ead, like, declines an offer to go back to her home so that she can continue protecting the queen. And, it's just kind of funny because, like, the queen also starts to trust her, like, starts talking to her about, like, personal problems and all that shit. And, like, there's, like, a whole, like, subplot line about, like, the queen having to get married and give birth to a child so that the royal bloodline will continue. And, like, that also, like, further progresses the relationship with, like, the queen being kind of, like, discontent about marriage and, like, having to give birth to a child and, like, basically being forced into a relationship that she doesn't care for. So, yeah, like, that's, like, a whole plot line, and, like, the relationship continues to grow, and, like, I like to ship those two together because, like, they just have such a chemistry. But, like, I know it's, like, more of a platonic sort of, like, love, not like they're actually romantically engaged, but I just still kind of find it funny. I kind of find it fun to do. Like, I never really got, like, the whole, like, shipping thing with, like, media and all that stuff, but then when I'm reading this book, I realize that I'm kind of actively doing it. Like, okay, cool. But it's still fun. There's also, like, a whole plot line about, like, basically Satan. Basically the world's equivalent of Satan, the nameless one returning. Which I feel like that might be a Lord of the Rings trope. I don't know if we're certain, though. So, who knows? I feel like I've just been faffing around. I don't know where to go. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't. I know I need to go south, but I don't know how to go south. Like, what am I to do? I guess I'll go to the west and go down to the right. Yeah, because I don't need to go up. So I think what I need to do is go up this path, go up and around. No, wrong way. Go down here, yes. Yeah, but in case, like, I just like the book because, like, my favorite perspective is obviously from Ied. Like, Tane, I kind of like her. Like, she has some action in there. She basically has to do a tournament arc. She has to do a tournament arc to become a Dragon Rider. And she has, like, a rival. Granted, her perspective is very... When she does show up, it's very short. Like, she's only there for, like, setup, I suppose. That's what I feel, anyway. Oh. So, I want to drag this thing here. Oh, come on. Okay, that's literally all I had to do? You're kidding me. Come on. Really, game? You're just going to, like, tell me, like, oh, that's all you had to do, that's all you had to... Like I said, I hate this area. And I also hate it when I go on autopilot. I want to kill some of these guys because I want to level up. So yeah, I like the book. My favorite perspective is obviously from Ied, because, like, she's like a she's like a sorceress, or she can use magic. I don't know what term they use in the book, but, like, I want to see her use more of it, and also I want to see the relationship progress with the queen, because, like, even though her perspective is, like, all, like, politics and talking, like, it's fun to read about politics than to watch politics. I don't know. Am I the only one that thinks that? Get out of the way. Like, I don't know. I feel like some things can be better described in a book than it ever can be in a movie. Even though a picture is worth 1,000 words and a video is worth 1,000,000. I don't know. I just made that part up. But even though, like, movies can, like, put in more detail, or, like, put in more, like, visual emphasis on things, like, sometimes you just want to read a book about politics than to watch politics. Like, sometimes you just want to be able to read it at your own pace, not be forced along. Like, that's the one good thing about books that, like, puts, like, a leg up ahead of other forms of media. Like, or other forms of entertainment or whatever. You know what I mean. Because books, you can just read them at your own pace. Movies and, like, even games and, like, yeah. You're kind of forced along, and, like, sometimes you're limited. It's a linear, well, so are books. Linear books are also linear, but, like, it's a linear book that you can read at your own pace rather than being dragged along. That's what I'm trying to get at. That's what I'm trying to say. I shouldn't have been so worried about it. What do I do now? So I do need to go up. I need to go up. Why did I think there was a passageway to the right? That's me being dumb. You know what? I think I'm gonna call it here. It's about 40 minutes. And I don't want to make these episodes too long. So without further ado, I will see you next episode. And I think I'll record one more episode for this session and I'll call it quits. 3 episodes seems fine. I can handle that. So, I'll see you next time. Bye.